I've literally just put myself some roast potatoes in. So Jimmy Carr will often go off and roast some lamb at the beginning of 8 out of 10 cats. Welcome to Who Said That? 5 comedians armed with all we've got left at the moment. Some sort of sourdough, a tame wild animal that only wants us for food, but we are mistaking that for affection. Oh, and our knowledge of each other's terrible, terrible brains. Dialing in today, we have Marek Larwood, Andrew Bird, Tom Reed Wilson.
Hello.
And in the words of Meatloaf, they are the only thing in the whole world that's pure and good and right. It's Zoe Lyons.
Oh. Are you going to have to baste your potatoes at some point, darling?
What I've done, Tom, is I am Hasselbacking them.
Oh! You've put out the 2 wooden spoons.
I've got a wooden spoon. I cut down through the potato. I then cover it in olive oil, bit of thyme.
What show is this? Garlic clove in the hole.
Marek, have you ever Hasselbacked anything?
How many fingers you need to Hasselback something?
Just need 2 wooden spoons of garlic clove in the hole.
A wooden spoon? I don't know. You're looking at me. I mean, you looked at me like I just put up my arse or something like that. That's what you were doing. I know what you were doing. You were looking at me like I would say something demeaning, and I went down that path like I was gonna. So I'm almost started talking about putting fingers up my arse, and it was just, why am I doing it? Why am I doing this to myself?
Birdie, have you ever Hasselbacked anything?
Isn't he an ex-Chelsea striker? Is that his method of cooking spuds?
Hasselback, that is, isn't it?
Oh.
You have to go right down, almost to the tip, but you want to make a little spine. And then just before it fans out, I shoehorn some garlic cloves in the hole.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't pre-boil them at all?
You don't pre-boil them at all?
I can't talk about potatoes. I wanted to do a bloody quiz.
Okay, we'll do the quiz.
A bit of potato preamble, Marek.
Marek, this is what they do on all the big panel shows. They always do 5 minutes on potatoes at the beginning of them. I've got the ability to give or take away bonus points, all right?
All right.
Okay, thank you. Right. So you watch yourself. The game is incredibly simple. We talk about potatoes for 45 minutes and then we ask 4 questions. Each contestant will take it in turn to ask a question. The answers will then be texted directly to me and only me. I will read them out and the questioner will receive points for every answer they pair with an answerer. We are starting with Marek Larwood. Marek, do you have a question for the other 3 people, please?
Yes. I don't know about my fellow competitors, but during the course of this lockdown, I spent a lot more time thinking about killing people than normal. And so I would like to ask the other contestants, if you were an assassin, you could only use one weapon. What weapon would you specialise in?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Tom looks like he's gone off to get it.
Yeah.
My device, I can never find my device.
Marek, have you given this any thought in your own life?
Yeah, sniper rifle.
A what?
A sniper rifle is the obvious one, isn't it? You just go there, you find a building, nearby building, you dress up in a council worker's high vis, ironically high vis. You wear the most visible thing possible, get access to the top floor, take them out, back it up. That's the sort of thing. I'm not saying I thought about it that much, but I thought about it quite a lot.
Elaborate rules to be the most visible person out there. I think that's a wonderful double bluff.
The reason I thought of that is when I lived in Crouch End, some people, some burglars broke into someone's house. They emptied out the whole house and they were wearing high-vis jackets and no one asked them a thing. They completely cleaned out the entire house in high-vis jackets.
Oh, Marek, I was reading Julie Andrews' memoir. There were 2 people that were sent tickets to My Fair Lady, which were like gold dust in the 50s when she was in it. And they went for the most glorious time. And they got home and their whole house had been burgled. And the burglars had left a note saying, "We hope you'd enjoyed the show." And they'd sent the tickets. What an amazing ruse, don't you think?
Kind of what Liverpool do with Champions League games. Burglars just check the fixture list.
Marek, I've got some answers for you. First answer, I think I'd use a whoopee cushion filled with lethal gases under the cushion. At least then their last memory would be being tickled by a lovely fart joke.
Great weapon.
Answer number 2, the bottled acidic toxic breath of Michael Gove. Answer number 3, weapon would be his song. I would be killing them softly.
This is difficult, isn't it?
It's a difficult game, Marek.
Because everyone hates Michael Gove. So I can't rule anyone, any sane person hates Michael Gove.
But, I mean, look at Tom Reed Wilson. That doesn't seem like a man who has hate.
Tom is a wonderful singer. I've been enjoying his Twitter and Instagram sing-alongs. I think he would go for the music one, for the Fugees, Killing Him Softly.
Okay. Killing Him Softly with his song.
This is, I think, who would go? I am going to say Zoe must hate Michael Gove more than Andrew. So I'm going to go for Zoe for the Michael Gove, Andrew for the whoopee cushion. Can I stop talking now?
Well, you froze. The danger of this. This is different to any other panel show where a pregnant pause could be someone freezing.
Yeah, I just read.
Oh, that is very good, Marek. Apart from the eyes.
Well done, you've nailed that.
Everyone try and do the freeze to really upset the producer. And you can stop now.
Yeah.
Okay. Marek, I've got news for you.
You've got news?
I've got news. You've got a point, Marek. You've got 1 point.
Oh, bravo.
Zoe Lyons, among all of us, has a dislike for Michael Gove. But Zoe, you have expressed your dislike in a public arena.
Well, because don't you think he looks like he smells like cod liver oil? And he just loves the sound of his own voice as well. So there's a lot of his breath. And I would imagine, if you imagine having to have a conversation with Michael Gove within 2 meters of Michael Gove. In fact, he's probably brought in this 2 meter rule so that nobody can smell his own fucking breath. That's what it is. It's just so fishy and alien with a little bit of ass in there as well. If you could bottle it, it would be a very good assassin's tool.
Fortunately, you got Tom and Birdie swapped the wrong way round. Birdie, you'd go his song.
Yeah. Fuji Killer, ask me how many times I'd kill.
How many times?
1 time. 2 times.
Oh, that's too fun.
And Tom, are you a fan of the Fugees?
Oh yes, I love that song. I mean, that's very much my vintage.
I could see how Marek got that wrong, to be fair.
That is 1 point to Marek Larwood. I am, however, in a position to give out bonus points myself. And do you know what? I think just because only one of the contestants look like they've been held hostage and hidden in their loft, I'm going to give an extra bonus point to Mr. Andrew Bird.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This is what it would be like for Anne Frank if she had Skype and Wi-Fi access.
We are only a quarter of the way through the show, so we are going to speed on with question number 2, which is Tom Reed Wilson. Tom, do you have your question for your competitor stroke peers?
What would you like written on your gravestone?
Oh, that is dark for Tom.
It sounds macabre, but it's not really, because some of the lines that tickled me most were written on gravestones. Spike Milligan had "I told you I was ill" on his.
The best of all time, isn't it?
The first answer that's come in for you is "thank fuck for that."
Oh, that really is macabre.
I've also got Andrew Bird, 1977 to 2174.
Oh, I know who did that.
I have one more for you. In life they made people giggle, but the filthy bugger was riddled. So here they lie dead in a coffin made out of lead.
I think that the undiluted naughtiness of masquerading as another contestant is Marek. I think that the poetic efforts are down to Zoe. And I think the remaining one is Andrew.
Andrew Bird, what would be written on your tombstone, please?
Thank fuck for that.
Oh!
Marek Larwood, what would be written on your gravestone, please?
Andrew Bird, 1977 to 2174.
And Zoe Lyons, on your gravestone, please.
Riddled. Just riddled. Gotta make your own fun in a pandemic. I've been rubbing myself up against every handle everywhere I go.
Now I've got wings on my heels.
Tom, you got 3 out of 3. You got the full house then. And the joy is that in this round, if you get 3 out of 3, I don't give the bonus point. You are allowed to give a bonus point to whoever you want. If you want to play the game and give a point to the person who you think is least likely to challenge you for the win.
Because it's all about the win, isn't it?
You get a cash prize.
The winner gets to live. They're the only game shows I'm playing now. I'm not playing for shits and giggles. We're playing for real life survival, mate.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The winner gets 80% of the cash prize sometime in June. You have to apply online.
Tom, is there anyone that you'd like to give a bonus point to?
For sheer egregious audacity, I'm going to give it to Marek.
Oh, I love you, Tom.
I think that's fair.
Birdie, you are up. This is your question, Birdie, with round 3.
You're going dogging for the first time ever.
First time?
Yeah. Bringing mine back. Do you take snacks? And if so, what do you take?
What are doggers doing at the moment? I mean, they can't go out, can they?
They're hosting Skype panel shows.
Oh, just getting your bits out in a little slow-moving square.
Birdie, because I know you and I know your attitude towards money, you're not buying your snacks, are you? You're taking your snacks pre-made, is this right?
I'm going dogging on a Monday, probably. So I've got leftovers from Sunday, pack up. What's the etiquette on a flask, do you think? What? Can I ask Olver, you're a man who likes a snack. What snack would you go? Generally, you like a snack. What snack would you go?
Starbar.
Oh, yeah, energy.
Starbar?
Yeah, exactly. Listen to the man, Zoe. Starbar. Properly peanutty, lot of energy.
You're going to have bits in your teeth. You're going to have bits in your teeth anyway.
My mum's 76, and every time we drive past a parked car at night, she'll just go, doggers.
That's people that have got a puncture. You tell her they need help.
No, Mum's like, doggers. They're definitely dogging.
Birdie, I've got some answers for you.
Okay, go.
Answer number 1. Well, etymologically speaking,
Marek.
well, etymologically speaking, one would have to take dog treats, a lead, and a dog. The dog would bolster your story that this was an innocuous nightly promenade.
That's sound. That is sound. Yeah.
So the next one, foot-long sausage roll. Easy to eat with one hand and also doubles up as a measuring tool. And answer number 3, some sorbet to cleanse my palate so I can taste everything. What are you thinking, Birdie?
They're not giving a lot away. To look at them,
Look at their poker faces.
sexuality-wise, there's a lot going on with just Marek.
He is the spectrum.
Spectrum, yeah. That's the word that comes up a lot with me, spectrum.
Tom has a lovely linguistic lilt to his voice. I could hear his voice saying that. As you started saying it, I thought, oh, that sounds like poetry. I'd love to hear Tom say that. But then I felt like that's Marek, again, the wily little sod, throwing me off the scent. I'm going to go Tom for that.
Did it not sound like poetry when I said it?
No, you butchered it.
Mangled it, mate.
I had to I had to cling on to Tom's voice all the way through.
We've got a sorbet and a sausage roll, a foot-long sausage roll and a sorbet.
Now, the anger in which you said sorbet so I can taste it, I could hear Zoe's voice. Marek looks like a man that likes a sausage roll. Look, you could see he's got his hand out for it. That's oh, that gave it away, innit?
Tom, how does one pronounce etymologically?
Etymologically. I thought you said it beautifully, darling.
Come off it.
Etymologically, what does etymologically mean?
Well, it's about the constituent parts of the word and about word provenance. Because they really did have to take the dog for a stroll as a ruse, so that if they did get caught, they could just say, this is just my quotidian promenade.
Oh.
Tom, you have very much taken up the role of Susie Dent on this show. In a glorious way.
Harsh on the polysyllables, Birdie, I really do. It's not an intellectual pursuit either, it's the way they taste and get into the darkest caverns of your mouth.
You got 1 point there. So well done. So it's sorbet or sausage roll. Now this is exciting because you are either going to get 1 point in this round or 3 points in this round, okay?
This could go either way. These answers could have been either.
Marek, are you a sorbet boy or are you a sausage roll boy?
I'm a big fan of sausage rolls, but in this context, I'd definitely go for sorbet. You're going to see a lot of sausage anyway, aren't you? So why would you bring a sausage roll?
And therefore, process of elimination.
If I'm going dogging, I'm all about the sausage. You know, you've got to spoil yourself, haven't you? And particularly dogging in a pandemic. You know, you just break the rules. Try something you've never had before. A sausage roll in a lay-by in Swindon. Probably I'm guessing like a Volkswagen Polo.
Yeah, don't sell your Sprinter. It's full of goods.
No, it's the Sprinter's just for orgies. The Volkswagen Polo when it's a little bit more intimate and special.
Can you imagine that? The danger of dogging in a pandemic. They must be so excited.
Yeah.
Just like properly spaffing off before they even got out of their...
So, Birdie, you got 1 point there. And because I have the power to give bonus points, and I'm giving the bonus points to the person who frankly wants to. This lockdown is all about learning new skills, and Zoe Lyons has decided that she wants to learn a new skill in a lay-by in Swindon. So I'm giving a bonus point to Zoe Lyons.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks. I've got a point now. Good. I'm off the block.
this is nail biting. We're level picking, aren't we?
Don't pay too much attention to the point system because it really doesn't help the edit. So,
Can I say, when I watch panel shows and people pretend they care about how many points they've scored, I always think they don't really care. But when it got to the point where I'd either got 1 point or 3, I really did care. It was a weird feeling.
we are going into round 4, and Zoe Lyons, this is your question, Zoe.
Post-lockdown and the airlines are hiring again, and you've managed to get a job as a pilot despite having never flown a plane. What is the first thing you would say to your passengers over the tannoy pre-takeoff?
While the rest of them are texting me, can you give me the names of your 3 competitors in order from most you'd like to fly your plane to least you'd like to fly your plane?
I know I'm going to be least. I know I'm going to be least. But I'm always not.
Birdie looks like he's probably done a few years in the RAF. I can see him in a uniform.
Thanks.
But not flying, probably just putting the cargo on the back. But at least he's been around a plane. They'll have let him have a go on some of the knobs and knockers occasionally. So I say... I reckon Tom instinctively would know how to fly a plane.
I like the cockpit, and I always get let in. Always.
I bet you do.
Is that because people think you're a steward because you're so flamboyant?
I always come last in these things.
The least skilled, but it'd be the most fun flight because we definitely do a couple of the loops on the way down.
Unless it's like picking up dog shit or something to do with some weird sex act, I'm always the last person on the list. Very depressing.
Okay, here we go, Zoe. I've got some answers for you. Okay, so this is pilot number 1. Welcome aboard this Ryanair flight to Malaga. Slight change of route. Instead, I'm going to fly straight into the side of Michael O'Leary's fucking house.
Lovely.
Answer number 2. There's an 80% chance I'll make your spine come out of your asshole.
That could also have been with the dogging question, couldn't it?
Or the assassin question.
That's, in many ways, the perfect answer.
Answer number 3. This may be your first flight after lockdown, but it will almost certainly be your last. My mum wouldn't even let me take driving lessons because I'm so easily distracted.
Right, okay. Instantly, I think spine out of arsehole is Marek.
Okay.
I don't know. I can just visualise Marek saying spine out of arsehole. And I love it as a visualisation. Birdie slightly angry, and I imagine he'd be a slightly angry pilot. Like a lot of comics, has probably lost a few flights recently, including a few Ryanair ones, and trying to get your money back out of them is like... Anyway, I'm going to go Birdie O'Leary, Tom with his not allowed to do driving lessons.
Okay, so Tom, we'll start with you. Do you drive, Tom?
No, I don't. It's strictly prohibited.
I would love to see you harmonise into the radio and slamming into the back of the car.
A little bit of Gilbert and Sullivan as he goes the wrong way up an A road.
Oh, especially Pirates of Penzance. I just can't do it. I get
Birdie, do you have any strong opinions of Michael O'Leary from Ryanair?
I haven't flown Ryanair for years, but that would be what I'd do if I could fly.
So you have 2 points, which means you got the full house because Marek, you would make someone's spine leave their asshole?
Oh,
I mean, it's 2. I should have just done something, tried to do a trick one.
I love it though,
Pointed
Marek.
myself.
And it's the title of your Edinburgh show.
Yeah.
And Zoe, you do get the chance to give a bonus point. So if you wanted to give it to spine remover, you are more than welcome.
I'm going with spine remover. Marek's got it.
You're going with spine remover for the bonus point. So, and in some bizarre, beautiful form of maths, coming up the rear is Andrew Bird with 2 points. Marek has got 3 points. Tom has got 3 points. The true winner is Zoe Lyons. Well done, Zoe. Zoe Lyons wins. Marek, you didn't lose, Marek.
Yeah, I came equal second.
Yeah, Birdie lost.
I feel that.
Thank you very much for playing. Who said that? Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you very much for Marek Larwood. Thank you very much, Andrew Bird. Thank you very much, Tom Reed Wilson. And your victor on this episode of Who Said That is the magnificent Zoe Lyons.
Well,
I wish I was self-isolating with Tom. He would make things feel better.
Yeah, I agree. It's great.
I think Tom could make money for charity just by letting people phone him up and just have a chat.
Just check in every day, Tom, on people.
Really is symphony to my ears. I can't tell you.
I've got your digits now. I'll be ringing you.
Number, I'll be calling you, love. Say some big words at me, Tom. I'm having a bad day.